Welcome to episode 4 of the Massasi Training Temple, brought to you from above my local town of Llangollen. Let's get into it.
Alright, I thought this morning, being there's some open games here in the Gemp lobby, I'm going to give it a go and see if we can do a bit of a live game. Let's see what happens. We are starting this one. Okay, so he's starting Star Killer Base, which obviously pulls out his sights, and then he used Careful Planning for this one, which is the Chewy Fin Hand Deploy -1, Power +1. If you control the first leader, gets the 4-string +1. Okie dokie. Rebels got Luke, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then he's starting Quad Drive Yards for his systems, an entire Legion, so I'm guessing he's playing Aura Singh's Blaster Rifles, they're going to be Destiny 9, and he's going to pull a Finalizer. Oh, this is the first. I've played this deck a handful of times. I've never actually deployed Obi-Wan Kenobi, and now I've got both of him in my first opening hand. Okay, he's playing double back. Full on with Concussion Rifle V. Let's do the usual, get a shield. So what am I thinking here? Obviously I'm going to deploy Yoda's Hut, which I was happy to get. I got Control Tunnel Vision, but when you're only activating 5 force in your first turn, it's pretty pointless. Luke's Lightsaber, which is annoying because it's obviously pullable. Although it does mean if I draw into a Luke, I can deploy him, give him the saber, and then put a card back if I need to. Comes in a Star Killer Base site. I'm playing Rey with Lightsaber, so if she's here, she's going to be power 7, which is quite nice. He gets out in Jakku. Obviously Jakku being a episode 7 location means it's a 4-string 2 with the Finalizer. I'm not playing any space, so that is a slight issue. Okay, he's drawing some cards and he's going to play Point Man with only 2 cards left in his force pile. I'm guessing he's putting a 7 back. Okay, so let's activate. And then pass. Let's hope the old farm's in there. It is. So on my other 2 locations. Okay, so to get this, I need to return them to Jedi. There's 1, 2, all 3 of those are in there. I play 4 Lukes. There's only 1, 2, 3 in here, so there's 1 in my force pile. What else is in here? 4 only hooks are in there, so I can't get that side. Both layers are in here, both Rays are in here, both Yodas are in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright then, let's deploy the old farm. Yoda's Hut gets the activation going, so we're up to 11. obviously I could deploy Obi-Wan, but he's naked, he's got no weapon, and he's not going to do anything, so we're just going to pass. And then let's draw. Okay, leadership. There's Luke. Do we play leadership and get Leia? Or do I save leadership because it works with Kenobi? I'm going to pass there, 12 cards, just in case he's playing Monarch. The new Rise of Skywalker card does have this lost function. It's nice because it's a Destiny 5 that goes back in your deck, which says you can peek at the cards in your force pile, but it's lost, so I sort of feel like it's probably handy at some point, or in certain occasions if you desperately need to see what you've got, but it's probably just a card that I'm going to bin to a force drain. Okay, so we see Snoke. Snoke gets him a card. This is my only issue with playing Speak, is you get out your farm, and obviously I'm playing Obi-Wan's hut, so I can go to Tatooine with them. But you often want to go here to attack people. Okay, so he saved 4 force. Does that mean he's got something that reacts? Let's control tunnel vision. What would I want? Leia is kind of handy with Luke. Luke, if he's got his hand, he is immune to attrition less than 8. If he's drawing 9s is not helpful. The Nathan leads could come in handy. Aha! See you around, kid. Destiny Joe's during battle at sites may not be cancelled this turn. That's not what I was thinking. Cancel. Okay, it's not like the Dark Time. I was thinking it was like Dark Time for some reason. I could get a Skywalker's, cancels barrier, but I've got a sense in my hand. Could get Obi-Wan's journal or the hut out, get more activation. Clash, it's always nice. Sorry about the mess. There is some decent cards in here. I think I'm going to get the Clash. I'm really torn. Part of me wants to not play anything and just draw all these cards. Could get the Nathan lead, deploy Luke, get another card, and see what happens. Could get Skywalkers, get General Leia, and see if we can get a beat down. Okay, let's play Rebel Leadership. See if he grabs it. Yeah. Get this. Okay, so he pulls the Sense Shield. Pass. that says to me he is playing a barrier. So let's give it a crack. Now, because he saved so much force, I'm going to grab that barrier. Because now he can't play a second one. I'm going to sense it. Watch me draw a 6 now. Or a 1, I'll do. Okay, I don't particularly want to lose Ray. So we're going to lose the Rise of Skywalker. Mechanical failure is the vehicle kind of thing which he could be playing, but if he doesn't pull the retrieval shield, then I'm going to retrieve 2 force. He probably is going to do that now. Yeah. Let's give Luke his saber. And let's deploy Leia. This is probably a really bad play because if he does draw a 9, I'm going to have to lose Luke here. But hey ho, let's pass. Let's initiate battle. This is what, like, I could have retrieved 2 force then, but obviously it's not to be. I really need to hit him, so we need to draw a 6 from 2 destiny. Okay, so we're on 4. Good start. You get 3. Boom, another 4, which is a 5, because Rebel Scout Luke is just awesome. And then let's play Skywalkers to add 2 battle destinies. And hopefully he has saved a lot of force. He's got 10 cards in hand, so he could pay 1 to play Kick. I draw a 6, which is a 7, because of, like, my father. If he hasn't got a Kick, this is a very short game. Oh, we draw another Luke, which I'm going to cancel and take him into hand. And then a 6. And a 4. That's the card I need. 17 total battle destiny. So 28 to 3, and he draws a 3. Both my characters are immune to that. Thank you very much. And then he concedes. So that was short and sweet, but you know, it could have been completely the other way. You know, if he had a Kick here, I've just burnt a Sense, 2 cards, and I lost Skywalkers. So I lost 4 force to clear Snoke and maybe and a Kick. He's still got 10 cards in his hand. He's activating 12. You know, he could have. It's a shame that he didn't get high enough to clear at least Leia. He could have obviously deployed guys with weapons here, but Finalizer in space and just left me here for a turn. You know, I've only got a 6 card hand, so you know, this is what I like about this game is there are no like absolutes unless you've tracked and you know what's in your deck. You know, when there's 3 or 4 cards left in your force pile and your reserve deck, and you know that they're, you know, all 5s. But other than that, you know, if he does draw a 7, I've got to lose Luke. The Leia's left on her own. She's probably going to get a beat down. So it, it could have gone either way. Thankfully, it went my way. So yeah, that's a very brief turn of how this deck works. Alright then, this is the deck that I settled on. It's only 16 characters, so it's probably a couple shy of what you probably would want. However, when it works, this deck's great, as you just saw in that brief clip. I was thinking building this Luke Saga part would be easy, mainly because you get Luke and Obi-Wan. It's essentially the same. You just swap in a few characters around, basically. With this deck, though, I did go for the more, single beatdown approach. So, got 2 layers, 2 Obis, 2 Yodas that work with my 4 Lukes. I went with Han with Blaster Pistol, because with Chewie or Luke he adds a Destiny. And then I've got 1 Gift of the Mentor, 2 Skywalkers. Did have 2 of each in, but I took 1 of the gifts out for something else. And I like 2 Skywalkers because it counts as barrier. I also put in 2 senses, which, sense just comes in handy sometimes. After watching the NPC, I put in this card. I've always wanted to use this and never had the chance to. Mechanical Failure. It's a new teeny effect. It's Destiny 4. It's pretty nice. It's essentially the light side's lateral damage, but for vehicles. So you deploy on an exterior site, you target an opponent's combat vehicle at a related site, target's power and forfeit equals 0. When target reaches the teeny effect, draw Destiny. Target draws 1 Destiny. Can't read. Utini effect cancelled if Destiny greater than 2, otherwise draw again next turn. So, the Hoth Walker decks have obviously been a big thing in the NPC. Eric Hunter's deck was amazing, and other thing, like Tigawatt, the Steel. Probably about it, I guess, for vehicles, but it's a Destiny 4. It's a card to throw away to Force Drain if you have it, if you don't need it, so I just put that in there. But essentially this is the deck that I've settled on. Seems to work reasonably well. Like the Anakin Saga one, I think it needs a tweak or so. The activation package in this deck I found not as bad because your characters deploy a little bit cheaper. Or your main character, Luke only deploys for 6, and his text is so cool with Draw Their Fire. He deploys for 6, you battle for 3, and your opponent needs to save 2 force at least if they want to fire a weapon and play an interrupt. So if you catch someone off guard, especially with like Antilles maneuver as well, and you've got like Luke and Han, or Luke and Leia and Skywalkers, it's very nice. So but yeah, this is the deck. Let me know if you've been playing it. I'd love to hear what you think about the build. What do I need to change? What have you been using instead? And yeah, thanks for watching again, and until next time, may the Force be with you.